Don, tonight's the forum, but there are two of these things. What's the deal?
When the League of Women Voters did not invite everybody, Terrence Candell said that he was going to start a separate event. I agreed with him that everybody should be invited, but I said I wanted to ask the League of Women Voters to change their mind first. To our surprise, or at least to my surprise, they did. So having asked them to change their mind, I felt it was kind of polite for me to attend this event.
Yeah, and then the other candidates, at least they have tables here, but
It's a chance to really reach out and talk to a lot of the public, and I think that's the candidate's job, is talk to the public.
How's the campaign going?
I'm loving it. We're getting out.
Did you get new glasses?
I'm wearing them more often.
Yeah.
What I really like, I've had two...
Wait, time out. He has a tie. Wait. I'm going to have a heart attack, folks. You look good. You're looking good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I've had two really good surprises. One is the quality of the other candidates.
Yeah, they are really good, and they're nice people.
They're nice people. We've been doing a lot of different things together, and I get to know them. They also have a lot of good ideas, and I'm happy to steal those ideas when they're good.
He admits it on camera.
I'm happy to agree with them.
Awesome.
When they're together, and I think there's a lot of consensus, especially around community policing, things like that. So there's some good news there. The other good news has been all the groups.
Yeah.
They're really well informed. The grassroots groups are full of very well informed local residents. Both of them I found very inspiring.
Thanks, man. Scott Peterson, Oakland Metropolitan Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for your time.
Glad to be here.
Really happy you opened up this forum.
Hey,
fantastic.
We're really appreciative that so many people are showing up and the candidates are enthusiastic, so it's going to be a great event.
Give me your thoughts on the mayor's race thus far. And we've got, 10 candidates. What do you think?
10 candidates, it certainly speaks about how ranked choice voting is affecting the campaigning process. But I think what the polls are showing is, the field is a lot narrower than that in reality.
Interesting. Give your website, please.
OaklandChamber.com.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
Cool. Tanya and Phil from Brown Sugar Kitchen. Hey, I love you guys' food, I have to tell you. Tanya, tell my viewers where it is in West Oakland.
It's on Mandela Parkway at the corner of 26th Street, which is about 3 blocks north of Grand Avenue.
And I know you guys are interested in getting here to watch this forum. Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Arnie Fields, candidate for mayor. How's it going?
The next mayor of Oakland.
What's happening?
We're going to bring historic change to this city right here, right now. The minute you elect us to start working on the problems within the city, we will bring you historic change right here, right now. Thank you so much. Vote Fields for your next Oakland mayor, and tell a friend and keep telling a friend. Thank you so much. God bless you all.
You got it. Thanks. Hey, Senator Don Parada, thank you for your time. First of all, how's the campaign going?
It's going well. Now we feel like we're in a campaign. For so many months we were out there, most people had no idea that there was a mayoral election. But now people are beginning to feel it, and I think once the ballots come out and they have the ranked choice voting, that'll really create a stir, because as we try to explain it to people, a lot of people don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to them. They're used to voting for one mayor, not for 3 mayors.
I got to ask you, what have you seen? We've asked this question again. In Oakland since you started campaigning. I asked you before, but it's kind of great to get a check-in. What are you seeing now as far as the city and how things have changed? And, have your impressions changed at all?
No, I think that the more you get into it, the worse it looks. The fact of the matter is the city's overspent for years, mired in, we have $250 million in debt, and when you lay off 80 cops, you really scrape the bottom of the barrel. People are kind of demoralized, and they're looking for change, realistic change. I think the city needs a leader, it's nothing more than that. And if you had good leadership, then people will follow a direction that you set. But we've been in a holding pattern for 4 years, and nothing, as they say, nature abhors a vacuum. You don't stand still, you slide backwards.
I came up with that term.
You did that. It was you and somebody did. You and Einstein, I think.
Hey, thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Wilson Rao is a mayoral candidate. What do you think of this race?
Former mayoral candidate.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, of course, the race is very different because it is the voter choice. So that makes the campaign very different. It's also a very crucial time in terms of what's going on in the city. This is a turning point in many ways. So it's an exciting campaign, but it's going to be, I think, different from all the other campaigns.
I agree. Hey, Councilmember Kwan, how's the mayor's race going?
Well,
and how are you?
I'm absolutely fine, and given that I'm a dead heat with Don Prada, and I spent probably 1/20th as much as him, I'm feeling really good.
Greg Harlan, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing really well. The race is going much better since I got over the whooping cough. About 6 weeks ago, I got whooping cough and got over it. Well, not still over it, but got over it about 2 weeks ago. So it's going much better now.
Cool.
Thank you.
Larry Lionel Young, Jr., thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Hey, first of all, how's the mayor's race going?
Mayor's race is going as planned. Getting lots of votes, every mayoral form. Wooing people, taking votes away from the people that they thought were the front runners, but in reality, homegrown, Oakland needs youth, Oakland needs change, and change is going to happen.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Yes. November 2nd, vote LL, Oakland will be well. Larry Lionel Young Jr. for mayor.
Marcy Hodge, how are you doing and how's the campaign going?
It's going really well. We're walking in precincts every day, 6 days a week, and phone banking, and we're getting really good results and feedback from the community. So I think they're accepting of my campaign, and many of Oakland residents feel that it's time for some new faces and real change in government.
I mean, anything you see in Oakland that I remember last time we talked on camera, we were talking about what you saw in terms of Oakland has changed, and you were talking about the people that needed help. Anything else you're seeing, or is that still the constant of people that
I think people are really concerned about essential services, police and fire. A lot of senior citizens have expressed that they're concerned about the response time, that if they picked up the phone, would they actually get some help? And many people are concerned about their taxpayer dollars just being not used really correctly, and they're not feeling that they're being put to good use.
Hey, good luck tonight.
Thank you.
So you got this thing with the card?
Partnership with the Oakland Tribune. My name is Martin Reynolds, and I'm editor of the Oakland Concerns. Folks from the Registrar of Voters are here somewhere, and also the League of Women Voters of Oakland. So look around for them.
Okay, so all the candidates are here except Terrence Kendall, who's down the street in that direction, and is standing room only. Look at that.
Each candidate will have 1.5 minutes for that opening statement.
For the good of the city, not for the good of some special interest. But I want to thank.
Hey, Councilmember Kaplan, thanks for your time. First of all, how's the campaign going, and how did you like the forum?
It's great to see you again, Zenny, and we're just now at the conclusion of tonight's forum, and I have to say this was really wonderful. I really enjoyed it. I felt very pleased with how it went. I felt like the format really helped bring people out more, and of course the crowd here was fabulous.
Yeah,
so I really think this was a great night.
And tell them your website.
And my website is kaplanformayor.org.
You got it. Thanks. Cool. Hey, Joe, too. First of all, great job. What did you think of the forum?
I would have liked to have a little more time to answer the questions, especially on policy. I really wish that we've been able to get all the candidates to say what they would do in particular beyond sort of the platitudes that you got. I tried to do that, but honestly, in a minute or so to answer, it's very difficult for a policy wonk like me to be specific, and so I have to hope that viewers and voters will go to our website where the position papers are fleshed out and really take a look at things.
And how's the campaign going for you?
Actually, very, very well. I want you to know that we're doing very well on both sides of 580, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
And we think that later polls are going to reflect that diverse reality, if you understand what I'm saying.
Right, I do.
There you go.
Thanks. Perfect. Hey, Vicky, so what do you think?
I think that this was an excellent forum again. It's good to hear all the candidates give their positions. But the problem is that with 9 candidates up there, it's so hard to really get them into the substance. I enjoyed the lightning round where people had to just give direct answers to questions. but I would like to be able to hear some more substance, and I guess it's kind of a...
Right, so you know who won, like, you have a winner? It's hard to say.
No, I mean, I don't really want to handicap it that way. I mean, I think that different people have different strengths and weaknesses, but I would like to actually hear some more substance from some of the candidates.
Cool. Sure. All right, cool. Excellent. Randy Shanable, great job. What did you think of this forum? You were one of the questions.
Well, I thought it went well. I thought everyone was well-spoken, articulate. I think there's a lot of good candidates for mayor here. I do think, in all honesty, that a forum with 9 or sometimes 10 candidates, it's difficult to get in depth, and I would imagine for people watching it could be a bit frustrating. You don't get much give and take. You don't really get to push the candidates very far.
We got to do it that way, Randy.
Well, it's not up to me. But all in all, I thought it went well.
Nice, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
Again, although that image question is kind of like, yeah, but I love you.
The image question, it's a real problem.
Yeah. John McClay, what did you do? Hey, this time you did a great job. I'm honest with you. You did a fine job. What did you think of the forum?
I think we hit on some of the good questions. Public safety, certainly. I wish we had talked more about education, talked about the conditions of our youth, and some of our general social problems, where we have chronic unemployment that's covered generations, stuff like that. I also think we could have talked more about the racial disparities. And I think that's, the elephant in the room when it comes to troubles in Oakland. All Oaklands are not treated equally, and that's a problem here.
Scott, what did you think of the forum?
Oh, great turnout, great panelists, great questions. I thought the audience was well behaved, the candidates were well behaved. We got some good information.
I got to ask you, Parada started and then he finished. Whose idea was that? Where did it come from?
Random drawing.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, what a lucky guy.
That is a League of Women Voters requirement for their debates.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Terry, what did you think of the forum?
I think tonight the field has separated themselves.
How?
I think there's about a good handful. I won't name because each candidate had their moments, but I think there's about a good handful.
Who did the best job?
Oh, I won't single out one candidate. I think.
Give me the range. Give me that, because people are saying, ooh, we want names.
I think the top 3 who we know, and I think there's a couple others.
Ooh.
I'm not going to name names. But I think they've separated themselves. They've really totally distinguished themselves and who they are. We looked at the top 3 candidates.
Is one of them not an elected official currently?
Of the 5, I'd say, not elected official in terms of public office.
Right.
No.
They're all elected officials.
They all serve in some capacity no, one is not a public official, right? He.
Yeah, I got you.
So that's pretty broad. Kind of distinguished himself. So I think there's a good handful now in the pack.
Cool. Well, that's it. The Oakland Mayor's Race Forum, sponsored by the League of Women Voters and the Oakland Chamber of Commerce and the Oakland Tribune, was a success after all. And it really, I thought, worked in that they opened up the forum to all the candidates, which is what they should have done from the beginning. Terrence Candell wasn't there. That was really a loss. But something tells me he's got something up his sleeve that worked really well. So it's going to be a more interesting race because we have more forums coming along. This one was well attended, 450 people in a place that seats 380 people. Not bad, standing room only. A lot of fun. People said that their questions weren't specifically addressed in depth. Well, you're not going to get that in any forum, really. You've got to study, read the candidates, look at the videos like the ones that I've done and are going to do to learn more and email the candidates. That's what you do. But I do have an idea.